Hey everyone, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today on our 2005 Honda Pilot, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the CURT T-connector vehicle wiring harness. With Pilots being really versatile vehicles, you're going to be able to use them to do a little bit of everything with. That does include towing a trailer. Well, whenever we are pulling that trailer, we are going to need a way to get those lights synced up with the back of our Honda to keep everybody safe. And that's exactly what the trailer wiring is going to do. It's going to provide us with our stop and turn signals as well as our running lights. What I really like about this wiring harness is it's going to give us a couple of different options as far as where we want to mount or store it. We have it stored inside today, and this is nice because it's out of sight and out of mind. It's out of the elements, so this is perfect if you don't plan on using it all the time. That way it stays in real good shape, and whenever you do want to use it, you simply just take it out of storage, drape it across the threshold, and close the hatch on it. However, if you do a lot of towing and do it frequently, or just prefer the convenience of it being mounted outside, you can always find a grommet or create a hole in the body of the vehicle and run your wiring through it, and then pick up a bracket to get this permanently mounted down by the hitch. Now, if you choose to keep your wiring stored on the inside, really the only thing you're going to have to watch out for whenever you're using it is to avoid this latch area, because you're going to kind of let it hang like this and close the hatch on it. You do not want to get it in this area because it will pinch and damage your wire. With that being said, you just kind of let it hang there, close the hatch, and then you're going to have more than enough length to get connected to your trailer. If you do choose to mount your wiring outside, the good news is it comes with that really thick dust cap, and that's going to help keep those terminals protected and free of moisture. Now, I like to go a step further and every now and again just apply some dielectric grease to the terminals, and that'll just ensure that they stay in really good shape. So this is going to have a power output of 3 amps per circuit for your stop and turn signals and 5 amps per circuit for your tail lights. So more or less what that means is this is going to put out plenty of power to run your LED lights and your traditional style incandescent bulbs. So overall, it's going to be a great way to have fun and be safe whenever you're pulling your trailer. And whenever you're done, you can just throw it in your storage compartment until you're ready to use it the next time. Well, with all that being said, as far as the installation goes, it is really easy. It's just a simple plug and play right into a factory connector, so it's not going to take you hardly any time at all. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and hook it up together now. To begin our install, we're going to need to locate our factory plug, which is located just inside of the hatch. So if we open up our storage compartment here, that'll allow us to remove this whole threshold. Now, usually what you can do with these is just kind of grab the threshold with your hand and just pull up, kind of work your way down it, and it should just pop off. Now we can just take this and set it to the side. And that factory plug should be located right here in this area. So if you kind of take your compartment tray and push it back, actually there it is right there. You kind of grab that with your hands and pull it out. And from there we can grab our new wiring and get it all plugged in. It's really straightforward. The one end will have a connector, the other end will have our 4-pole flat. Take that connector in, line it up, and clip the two together. Now, before we tidy everything up and make it look nice and neat, it's a good idea to test our wiring to make sure it's functioning properly. I'm using a tester. If you don't have one of these, though, you could always just plug into your trailer. So with that being said, we can go ahead and try our left turn, our right turn, our headlights, and our brake lights. Now that we know it works, we can get everything put away. So what we'll do is just kind of tuck our connector back down where it was. Same thing with the wire. Kind of bundle that up and feed it down. Now, to help get this secured, what you're going to want to do is clean the back of the surface off with some rubbing alcohol or something like that, as well as, looks like this little pocket here will be the best choice to mount this. We'll take your two-sided sticky tape, stick that to the box, peel off that other side, and then what you can do is push that down in there. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but that's good. It'll help it from rattling around. And just stick that to the body of the vehicle. And what I like to do is just take our 4-pole wiring. There's a little cutout here. Run that out through there to our storage area. Then we can grab our threshold and get that put back into position. This threshold, we'll just line it up and just push it down to secure it. And just kind of a tech tip, sometimes when you take these thresholds off, your weather stripping, kind of getting a little bind. You want to make sure that weather stripping is laying like this. If yours does get pinched a little bit, like mine is here, you can kind of just work that back with your fingers to get it to lay nice and flat. And that'll finish up our look at and installation of the CURT T-connector vehicle wiring harness on our 2005 Honda Pilot.